Thank you guys. Sorry. Zoom is always a crazy ride. So well, welcome to our 30 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna try to make it fun and nice for you. Okay. So we are Iron Hack. We are a bit different. We are not a master's or a post graduation, okay, but we are fun in our own way. Okay. The main objective of today is to talk a little bit about careers in tech and employability. I think nowadays, especially with the whole COVID situation, right now I think everybody's thinking, oh, okay, like what is the fastest way for me to be employed and be safe and not have to worry about my life. So this is a little bit what we do. And well, if you have any questions, please just answer and leave your questions on the chat, and then we will address it. Okay. So what is Iron Hack? So we are a crazy school, okay? We work with disruptive education, and we are in 9 countries, and we like to think that we prepare the next generation of technology in the workforce, okay? So we offer intensive courses in web development, UX, UI design, data, and cybersecurity. We have more than 8,000 graduated students. We have 9 campuses, as I mentioned. So, if you're interested in joining a different campus when this is a little bit better, or if you're interested in joining us in Lisbon as well, we have more than 600 partner companies that hire straight from us. The companies that you see on this slide are the companies that hire from us here in Portugal and here in Lisbon. And we have more than 70 nationalities with students, although here in Lisbon, around 60% of our students are Portuguese. So our vision, we want to become the most outcomes-focused education in the world. What this outcome focus means, it means that for us, our job is only done when the student is hired, okay? So we focus on in-demand market skills. We prepare our students with the skills they need to find a job. So you must think, okay, what are the courses that we do and why we find these courses? So what we do is we go to the companies that hire from us and we ask them what are they looking for and what are the skills that they have more difficulty into finding good candidates. And then we take these skills and we create courses with that. So we try to find where is the need, and we try to create solutions for that need. With that, we are working with web development, and our frameworks are always frameworks that are in high demand, okay? So right now for web development, we work with full stack development with HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Mongo, and most of our students, they get out to become junior web developers, product owners, growth hacker, although we also have project managers, product managers, front-end developers as well, back-end developers. We have game testers, we have game developers. So here it depends a lot of what is your background and what you want also to do with your career. We have UX UI design, which is for the more creative side. And we work with design thinking, design sprint, user research, work with Sketch, with Figma, wireframing, and prototyping. So we work with the whole product from beginning to end, and it's really interesting because you can become a UX UI designer and all that comes within. You also can become a product owner, but there is a lot more into this, and it's a very complete course as well. We work with data, that I always have to say it's one of my favorites. And we are working with statistics, data cleaning, data analysis, data visualization, API, web scraping, and machine learning. We work with especially Python, so you will become a Python master after this course. And most of our students, they leave to become data analysts, growth hackers, business analysts, business intelligence as well. We also have a lot of people that are in high management taking this course, especially in the part-time, because it's a really sought skill for you to go to the next level. So if you're already, going somewhere and you want the next step for your career, data is the course for you. And we have our new baby, cybersecurity, for the people that want to become cyber forensic analysts, network operations specialists, cyber analysts as well, and cyber incident responder. As all of you know, cyber is the way to go and is the most thought skill right now, and is the one that most companies cannot hire for that skill. So that's the reason why we created the course. And we go through all of the topics to make sure you can become highly hireable by the end of the course. So our career service. So as I said in the beginning, our main focus here is to make sure that all of our students can find a job after the course. Of course, this is not easy and it depends more on the students than on us, but we do try to create as much opportunity as possible for this to happen. So we guarantee support for all of our graduate students until they find a job. We have a person, which is Katarina, our amazing outcomes manager, that guide all of our students to improve personal brand and also to improve their curriculum. So we work on how your LinkedIn has to be, how your curriculum has to be. After the bootcamp, we share your curriculum and we share your LinkedIn with all of our partners. We also have a fast track interview. So we have companies that come to us, ask us for profile, and we match our students to those companies. And these guarantees that, instead of having to wait in line for big processes that might take forever, you are already going for interviews with companies, which is pretty cool. So 90% of our students found a job within 6 months after the bootcamp. This is counting with COVID, okay? It is pretty impressive because we are not counting freelancers or entrepreneurs. We are also not counting those people that after want to, go for 3 months to Algarve or travel to someplace else or want to then go back to university, which sometimes happens as well. So our students, they come from different backgrounds. So we have had people from all over. We do have a lot of people that also come from technology. So we have people that they already did computer science, but they have never worked in projects and they don't have a portfolio. So they come to our course because, you work a lot on portfolios and projects and you want to have that to show. But we also have people that come from completely different places like finance, economics, physical education. We have a lawyer that now is a data analyst, operations managers at Santander. And we have a former, I forgot the name of because it's not a career, but he used to work in the rallies that we used to do in Bairro Alto, going from bar to bar. So he used to lead those rallies. And now he is a junior web developer at Mercedes-Benz, which is pretty cool, pretty impressive as well. And from our December graduates, 40% of them are already employed. Why am I putting this here? I'm putting this here because I think it's very important for us to see that there is hope. Even though we have COVID, even though it's hard, even though it's not easy, there is hope. And we saw that we had amazing students graduating in December that started the course in October. And from these students, more than 40% actually are already employed. Some of them, and you can look them on LinkedIn, you can reach out to them on LinkedIn. They would love to talk to any of you. But some of them, I'm going to tell a little bit the story. We have Tomas, that he used to work in hospitality. He lost his job because of COVID. He was completely an amazing person and super people-oriented as well. And he was also super creative, but he had no background in design. But he decided to take the UX UI course, and he got hired by Deloitte. And he finished in December and he started working on the 18th of February, if I'm not mistaken. We have Cynthia, she's amazing. She was in academia. And, if you have been in academia, you know how hard it can be. It can be amazing, but it's also pretty hard. And after, pursuing a PhD that was making her go a little bit crazy and not giving her the monetary resources to continue, she decided to change a little bit her area and she joined us in our data analysis course. And she was amazing, but she started interviewing way early, okay? But she got a job in 7 days, and this is just amazing. And we have Alicia, that she was a dancer, and then she worked in events in London. Well, you also know that events and COVID not working really well together. She did a web development course, and now she got a job as a full stack developer at a Silicon Valley company. And well, she started already, and she has the most amazing cat as well. So if you're interested and you want to know how to do it, one good thing about us is you can always finance our courses. We are also partners with Fundação José Neves, that if you don't know, you should know. Many universities that are in the fair today have the partnership with Fundação José Neves. Fundação José Neves is an ISA, which means income share agreement. And through the ISA, what you can do is you can take the course, and then you only start paying the course after you find a job. And this is pretty amazing. It's an awesome place. And even if you're not thinking about joining Ironhack, but you're thinking about joining a master's degree or a post-graduation, please check the website of Fundação, and you'll find a lot of information about it. If you are ready and you were already thinking about joining technology, or you want to know more about Ironhack, our upcoming courses full-time are now in March. We also have part-time courses. Okay, so imagine if you are already working and you just want to upskill or change your work, you can take the course part-time. Otherwise, our courses are 9-week long, every day, going crazy, but worth it. And yeah, that's it. I know I speak very fast, but I wanted to make sure that I was going to do it under 30 minutes. And now is, if you have any questions, let me go back and get out of full screen. Okay, I wasn't checking the chat. Pub calls, yeah, now I saw Gabriela. Okay, guys, do you have any questions? Do you want to know anything about us, about what we do, about how does it work? Did I explain myself so well, or am I just that boring?
Maybe not.
Yeah, well, I think, let me just check something here. Okay. Gabi, I was gonna ask you if you could share a little bit the projects, since we still have a few minutes. So yeah, then that would be good. We have some projects that we can show you what our students have done in the past. So since you
are for sure. So just a second, let me just open the projects here.
And let me get out of can you give Gabriela Ironhack the sharing?
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good. Yeah.
Okay, so here is one of our students' projects from web development. So it's the name of the project, Pacific Tribe. So restoring ancestral wisdom in modern daily lives. So here you are clearly able to see what our student is able to produce in the end of the bootcamp. Okay, so because those are final projects from the web development bootcamp. Okay. So I'm going to show you. Sorry?
This is Alicia project.
This is Alicia's. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly the girl we just showed in our presentation.
And it's pretty cool because, well, you're only seeing the front end, but the back end is also pretty amazing because you can organize everything, and you can, schedule classes and do everything through it. It's pretty cool.
Okay, we have here another one from web development as well. Let me show you here. So this one is more educational project. the best kindergarten or nursery for your children. So you see the topics, and then the fields are super, you have so many differences here. So the one is here for health and Pacific tribe. And then here you have education.
Yeah.
You have also in Portuguese.
And this is pretty interesting because in the backend you can it's done with an API from Google Maps. So it's pretty cool because you can put where is your location, you can understand where you are close. This also works for people that don't speak Portuguese, so you can find the nurseries that are in Portugal, but also the nurseries that are from somewhere else, which is pretty cool.
Exactly. We have here another one. This one is related to finance. If you want to be an investor or innovator, this is a very simple one. So you can just put your email and password here and sign up. So you're going to find projects and people there are willing to take a chance on investing or innovating as well.
Yeah, this is like a social media for people that want to invest. So of course we cannot see the backend here, but after you log in, you can then find people that want to innovate, and you can also want people that want to invest in innovation. That's pretty cool. And I think we have some data ones as well, right?
Exactly. I was going to show here right now one of the students that we just mentioned in the presentation, Cynthia from Data Analytics. She did a project here about talking about Earth and has a deadline. So she links here with articles from the New York Times. Okay, so live numbers going, giving statistics about the world's energy and renewables, the emissions of CO2, what we have. So it was a very complete project. And then you can see lots of data and lots of things analyzed along the world. So this map is also interactive here. If you put it like this, zoom in and zoom out, you can go to different locations.
Yeah.
So you can see everything is very responsive.
Yeah, it's pretty nice because it's like a complete research done with all the data cleaning, also working with data visualization, everything that you learn in the bootcamp. And she went the extra mile and she created a website for it as well. But yeah, that is a little bit. And remember, these projects come from people that were not coding before. We do have people that were coding, and of course, those people, the projects are completely different. Usually, our students have at least 3 projects in each course. Okay, we have 3 complete projects in web development. We have 7 projects in data, and we have 8 projects in UX UI. Okay. Web development, one of the projects is a game, which is pretty cool for those that want to be game developers. But we also have a full stack with front end, and sometimes we also do e-commerce because that's the easiest way for you to get a job. It's e-commerce right now.
That's it. I think I'm just going to show another one here, also from Data. It's actually a PowerPoint presentation, not a website ready, but it's finding good deals housing in Lisbon. So they did everything, statistics. So what is the product? So you have demos, you have websites ready like Cynthia's one. So you are clearly able to see what the students are able to reproduce. Like Monique said, people that did not code before, they are able to reproduce this after 9 weeks. It's incredible what they are capable of doing.
And it's nice to remember that it's 9 weeks, but it's 400 hours. Okay, 400 hours is a post-graduation, and it's 9 weeks, but you have classes from 8 to
4,000, right?
Yes.
Or 400.
400, sorry.
400.
Yeah. And you have to remember that most of our students, they start at 8 and they finish at 9 at night, but it's 9 weeks, so that's the cool thing. You put a lot of time, but at the end it's worth it, and it means that you can find a job later on. That's even the best one, right?
Exactly. I think that's it.
That's it. Questions? No?
Any questions?
People are shy.
Yeah.
Questions can be in English or in Portuguese, okay? We're just very, very worried on knowing everything in English because, you know, since we work a lot with making sure people are employed after the bootcamp, right now speaking English is one of the main focus, especially in technology. So we
Exactly. But guys, if you have any other questions that you maybe those questions come up after the event, after the moment here, I'm going to leave you guys my email because I'm responsible for admissions Ironhack. So I'll leave my email here. If you have any other questions, you just send it over to us. Okay.
send it, or you can also send to the Lisbon and Ironhack as well.
Exactly. Both emails are going to come to our inbox.
Okay.
And yeah, I think this is it. But if you guys have questions, we are here, of course. I know it's very different from most universities and masters and post graduations, but we like to have that a little bit. We plan on being back in person as soon as government allows us. So we were in person now in October, and hopefully we can be in person again in March or April. This is the hopefully. We are in Santa Polonia, right in front of Tejo, with an amazing light. So, you know, if you need anything, just reach out to us on our email, and yeah, we are here to help you.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Kind of to understand if Ironhack might be something that fits me and what I might be looking for. I'm still a little unsure, so it's all very. My area of studies is languages and linguistics, and it's in the field of linguistics that Ironhack might interest me, especially linguistic analysis. Yes, so I was looking into the data analytics. Python is a skill that I know is useful, although in computational linguistics, usually engineers are the one doing the programming, but I know it's a useful skill. But other than Python, that data analytics course, other tools, there are other tools that it would teach us. Would they be directed to a linguistic field or only computing?
Yeah, so basically the way it works, and we really try to accommodate as much as possible. The projects, you will choose the topics of the projects. Okay, so there are projects that we have like preset, and then the projects that you choose. So we have had a lot of people from languages, and that's why I already knew that you were asking about NPL. And we have our students doing like the last projects in NPL and working with machine learning. So we work with machine learning, and then inside machine learning, we are working with PNL, and also working with recognition through language, and also sentiment analysis. So then we use Python, but inside Python we use all the libraries. So that is the cool thing. So Python has already ready libraries just for linguistics that you can now work and do it. We also work a lot with data visualization. So we also work with Tableau. So you're able to create researches that are very deep within. We also work with research in the terms of researching your data, understanding your data, and also pitching your data and pitching what are the fields that you can work with that data as well. So this would be mostly if you want to enter the neurolinguistic area, but more either in a research position or a position where, you know, you can work with new business and work with new models and be the person that has the theoretical knowledge inside linguistics that can also help the engineers to understand where you want to get.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. More questions? Well, I'm also gonna let you guys know that we're gonna have a pretty interesting event on the week of the 8th. So we're going to have a Women in Tech week. And it's going to be amazing. We're going to have 13 incredible women talking about tech. Men are also invited, but it's going to be pretty nice. And we also have a lot of amazing workshops that are all for free. And I'm going to give you the link as well of our Crowdcast, where you can find all of our workshops. So you can see the workshops that we already had, but you can also see the upcoming workshops. And we have workshops in automation, workshops in coding, workshops in UX UI, workshops in cybersecurity. So, if you're just interested and you just want to know more, we are also here to, foster education. So feel free to join our workshops. That was it. Well, it was under 30 minutes, so foi menos de 30 minutos, está tudo.
Yeah. Ainda tínhamos 2 minutos, mas...
Foi. Eu sempre fico muito preocupada, eu sempre acabo a falar muito mais rápido, porque eu sempre fico a pensar no...
É normal. Eu também funciono da mesma forma, por acaso.
Em tudo. Bom, obrigada pelo espaço, obrigada pelo tempo.
Muito obrigada, Monique e
Qualquer
Gabriela,
dúvida.
pela vossa partilha.
Muito obrigada.
E é isso. Bom, adeus.
Sim. Queria só deixar uma mensagem aos participantes. Nós agora vamos fazer um intervalo para o almoço e depois voltamos às 2 com o webinar Marca a Diferença sobre personal branding, e depois também durante a tarde vamos ter outras talks de outras instituições de ensino superior e estudos no estrangeiro, por isso também convido-vos a participar. Pronto, e agradecer mais uma vez, Monique e Gabriela, a vossa partilha, acho que foi muito interessante. E pronto, e agradecer mais uma vez.
Perfeito.
Obrigada,
Obrigada.
com licença.
Obrigada.